I know what your guilty pleasure is. Real live drama on the screen. Two women share their stories of being scammed by Mezzy.
She had a money order from a credit union bank. Like she took somebody's information and
Right,
had like
right,
money. Yeah.
right.
So she
Same
had
thing.
a
Right,
fake
same thing.
yeah, well, yeah, it's like having cash. So she supposedly had it and sent
Right.
it through
So
mail.
So it's not the same thing
right. So
because
that was
she's
the
not
first.
coming with cash. She's using cards. Okay.
Right. No, no, no. Listen to me. Listen, Shan. Just
Because
pay
no,
attention.
because it'll confuse the people and it'll make them think that she's got cash on here getting these money
This
Nah,
is
orders, and
where
that's
this
not
is
the
where the
case.
scam comes in at, Shan. I'm gonna get there.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Mute. I'm going to get there. I got you, babe. I got you. Okay. I'm explaining it. So I got this. Hold on. So listen. So what she essentially did was lie, right? So she got the money. I'm gonna say it the way you're saying it. You're taking it the long way route, but we're trying to take it the short way route. So she says she pulled the money off the card, which is the cash. She has to go to some bank in order to get a money order. You know what I'm saying?
she's
So she,
not.
in other words, she had to pull.
She's not saying she's doing anything. She just said she got to get a money order. She's not saying how. What
Right.
she doing is getting a
Ex-
money order. But I don't even know if that was a real money order. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because
Mhm.
my landlord told me that the bank said that they cannot find that account. It's not even a real money order. It's a fake
Right.
money order at that.
Okay.
So
So
it was never even an actual. It was never processed as if he got it and then it got reversed. It was just a bad check, a bad money order. It didn't go through at all.
right. So they okay. So well. Go ahead. Tell a story. So she sends it
Wait,
to your
that's
apartment complex, and then what? Then what happens?
That's it. He dropped the money order in the account in his bank account. They try to process it, and it said that's it, that there's no they can't find that account. They can't get that money from nowhere because that it don't exist. It's basically like a fake check. It was not. She never really even had a real money order to saying it was a fake money order. And then on top of that, I tried to get her to do the insurance stuff. Asked her to do insurance the same day. That didn't go through as well, and I'm glad I didn't let that go through because she would have took my money from that. But with the insurance, she's using people credit cards. With the rent, she's using people's credit cards. But for
Mhm.
me, since I don't have a portal, she say, "Oh, I'm gonna send a money order." She's just sending fake money orders. That's it.
Okay. So did she refund you any of your money back? Because Shan said she
No,
refunded one of her daughters back. So she
no,
never
she refunded.
refunded you
Oh
back
no,
anything.
she refunded me for the insurance. She never did the insurance. She never even put a credit card. She wasn't able to get into it. Nothing. But when she did that, she didn't refund me the full amount. She refunded me only. She kept $40 because supposedly that's how much it cost for the piece that she got to buy on the dark web. But if it didn't go through and that was on you, you shouldn't have charged me for nothing because I didn't say I didn't want the service just because you wasn't providing any service. You was taking too long, and then she started getting like mad that I'm like, hey, what's going on? And she getting attitude. Oh, I can just refund it. I didn't ask for the refund. This what you saying? They ain't trying to keep $40. Like that's crazy.
So she was trying to keep $40 out of that whole because of her time. Am I correct?
I guess that's how no because she had to buy a piece. I guess she already bought the piece to do it. But at that point, you took like 6 to 8 hours just to get back to you. So she don't even. She's not even like she don't even know how to have customer service if it was a real business, which it ain't. But she don't even know how to talk. She get mad. Then she get upset once you start questioning her because obviously it's a scam. So she start telling stories like, oh my bad, my mom was in the hospital. She just started making it scam, just scam shit, just trying to get you to feel
So
bad for them.
so her mother is so when you went to, oh my God, this go crazy. So she said her mother was, do you realize that Madam Lowe covered a story just early this morning that she was actually in the process of getting evicted? So do you think that the money went towards her payment of eviction? Like, cause y'all
It
sent
could have
her a big
been,
bill.
but regardless of whatever she had used it
Yes.
for, she was gonna use it for whatever the hell she wanted to use the money for.
Right.
She knew
You
that's what was gonna happen.
okay. So all
And
right.
she but
So
my point is that's evil. That's evil. That's evil as hell. Yeah,
But
motherfuckers is doing what they doing to whatever the hell they possible, but that's evil as hell. You risk somebody else getting evicted because you come up with your money because you doing whatever the fuck you want to do with your money. Please, I'm straight, but
Right.
please.
Okay, so have you spoken to her? So how much money in total did you take this loss on? $600. Am I correct? Because I seen a $600 payment.
Set Tonka at
Anything else?
30. I sent her $30 just to even to mail that to me.
Oh my God. So Shara, so could you come up for me real quick? If you still need a phone, Shara or Sarah. Is Sarah still here or
Yeah,
where's
I am.
Sarah at? Hey, sweetheart. So I'm sorry this happened to you too. So let me ask you a question. When you went to her, what was she to pay for you? Okay, if you can tell me what she went to go pay for you.
Yeah,
What was
I told y'all it was my car payment, my car note.
your car note? Okay, how did you realize that she? Okay, could you tell us a little bit more about how you got scammed with the car
Okay,
note? Because now we know it. Hmm.
so basically, the same thing had happened to me, which was, mind you, like, I didn't know my sister went through her. Like, I didn't know that happened. I didn't know my sister's situation. Like, I'm just not hearing it right now. But long story short, she asked me to send her $5 on Cash App first. Sent the $5 and went through. She's like, okay, send the rest. I sent the rest, which was a three something. And for me and her popped up talking about some, like, fraud, like red flag or whatever. So that's when she was like, send me her number. She was like, send it to Apple Pay. I don't have Apple Pay, so I sent it to my friend. My friend Apple paid her it. And she, like, it took her again like 3 days. For me, it took her 3 days. And I kept texting her, like, yo, like, what's gonna happen? Like, she's not communicating with me, nothing. So my mom didn't text her. She got upset. She's like, why your mom texting me when I just texted you? Yeah, but you texted me hours ago and you're still not texting me back. So that's what happened. And then after okay, so after that, that's when she sent, actually put the payment through, sent me a confirmation, a screenshot confirmation of it going through. And then like 2 days later, I get an email from like the website that I pay my car note at, and they basically like saying like the payment reversed.
So did she tell you the method of what she was going through to pay your car note?
Nah, she didn't tell me no method. All she told me was like, this take time.
Okay. So she said, so this is another one where you send her half the money and she puts in the rest
Hmm.
and pays the bill for you. And you're supposed to wait when she say this take time because car notes have due dates, right? And then you know what I'm saying. So when she say this says this takes time, how much time does she say that this is going to take? Like you know what I'm
She didn't
saying?
say nothing. So she didn't say no
This
time.
is
All I know
crazy.
is
I'm sorry.
she can't work with us no more because we don't have patience. And I'm like, well, you didn't even say, like, you not letting me know, you're not communicating well enough for me to be just sitting here when you got my money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Wow. So okay. So now this person who is allegedly scamming you is saying I can't do business with you no more. Like
She,
who would want
yeah.
to do business with her if the first time it didn't go through? Like I could see if it went through the first time, and so it never went through for you either. Am I correct?
Right.
um,
Did she say,
mm.
okay? So it's about okay. So you don't okay.
So
See me, I'm a nosy motherfucker. I want to know how you doing this, how it's going to get paid, how is going to do what. Like I'm a
So when
nosy
I
so
was
motherfucker.
texting her
So
and asking her, she was texting me
hold
and
on, Jen.
she started sending me voice notes like, oh, like, you can't be texting me this stuff. Like, like, they be like, I guess she was telling me like people like be hacking on her phone and her IG and stuff. And I asked her, how you know that? And she was like, I have like, she got something from the dark web that basically reads her phone and lets her know when her phone is being like watched or some shit. I don't.
What in the fuck? Go ahead, Shan. Hold on, Shara. I'll be
so
right back.
so
Go ahead.
they so they have to understand. Obviously I'm busy.
You
I
breaking
thought
up.
that everything was full. It was like 2 weeks in or something like that too. I'm sorry. I'm on the highway. So it was like 2 to 3 weeks in, and that's when I told my daughter to use her. I told my oldest to use her. When my oldest started having problems, I forgot that I been sent the information to Sarah. I forgot, and Sarah already had hit her up, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I was gonna tell you not to use her because Dominicana just ran into problems with her. So this whole time, I'm unaware that my landlord was going to call me in a few more weeks to tell me that the money order had bounced, so it didn't go through. However, because he didn't give me the right terminology, all he said is that money order didn't go through, right? So I wasn't aware. I completely forgot that I sent Mezzy information over to Sarah. I completely forgot about that. So Sarah had hit her up, and when she told me she hit her up, I was like, "Damn!" I was gonna tell you not to go through to her because Dominicana just ran into issues. So this is how we all got, caught in. You know what I mean? And I take
Right,
full responsibility, and I am planning to pay my daughters back because that's my fuck up. I shouldn't have done that, and I'm understanding. Like my daughter Dominicana was explaining how all that shit works because I'm over here just oblivious to everything, and she was explaining to me how this shit works. You know what I mean? And just like she told you guys, she thought that maybe she had mastered whatever the fuck however you do that shit. She thought that she had mastered it, but on my end, I don't know how the fuck that shit goes. You know what I mean? I was ignorant for that. You know what I mean? And like I
no,
said, I
it
take full
happens.
accountability.
It happens. Like nobody's expecting to get scammed, so I don't want you to feel bad on yourself. People's. We're
But I
looking at it
no,
like
but I do because it wasn't only to me, my daughter.
I
So you know
know,
what I mean.
I know.
But
Yeah, yeah, Monica.
but yeah, you know.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I
that
know,
was
I know.
very, 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 very unfortunate. And I think that it's a total dishonor to humanity to just know that you scamming and, not be
Mhm.
willing to protect our own people. Like, it's just always us against us. And to see Mezzy stand up in court and proudly pay 4,580 something or dollars worth of scam money while robbing people of their rent money, of their gas money, of car money, of insurance money. I think it's absolutely disgusting and it's despicable. And um, it's to be shunned, you know what I mean? And it shouldn't be allowed in the Bigo platform, in the Bigo community. Certainly, we do love a scammer. We love a booster. We love an honest one, though, more importantly. And Messy has got to be stopped. Like, it's just fucking
That's
stupid.
right.
How do we stop
So,
Messi? Like this shit
so
is
y'all
crazy.
need, do
Not
y'all
that we
need
love an
her
honest booster, wifey.
added?
Like yeah,
No, I
huh?
love an
Okay,
honest booster.
so
Somebody
Nancy
who's
said
really going to
last
give me
night.
half off.
Right. God, I'm sorry, Shan. I'm sorry, baby.
So
I'm sorry, but my
Mezzy
wife is
said last
saying,
night that Mezzy said last night that 11 people had hit her up for Pumpkins camp. And this is what made me tell Lady B, like, oh, we have to talk about this because I wasn't planning to take this live. I was gonna
yeah,
take
we
the
wasn't
L. I was
planning
gonna pay
on
my
it.
girls
Yeah.
back. So if we wasn't planning on doing this, but when I heard Mezzy really saying like she wasn't a scammer and like 11 more people signed up from Pumpkin's people. And then again this morning I see her lines with Pumpkin and she's over here really saying that she's not a scammer. Well, no, you are. And basically I just wanted to warn everyone else, like, don't do it because she's talking about 11 people hit her up. I'm like, oh hell no. Like, if we can help them not get scammed, please, like, please understand that. I thought she was honest too. Like I
Now,
said, I
wifey,
didn't
you
even
know
want to
this
come
ain't my type
live
of
with
thing.
this.
So this is not my
Oh,
type of thing
well.
because I like to recap. But when she did say it, we was not gonna go live with it. She did
No,
say that 11 people was about to sign up. I'm like, sign up for what? She was like, to get somebody from. So I'm like, oh, this lady is crazy. So, and then you did
right,
a whole show about this lady earlier. So I don't know what's
right.
Yeah.
going on, but is she on
You're
drugs?
on this motherfucking ass. That's what's going on.
No, ma'am. So, we are going today because Sean is a part of my family.
Go
So
ahead.
I feel bad for her. So, I did not know she did that,
It's a
and I know she
lesson
said it earlier. She
learned.
said, "Lady B, I know, Lady B, I know." I'm like, oh my god. So hopefully she can get her money back through her bank. Is there any way you can get your money back after the money you sent, Shan? Like,
Okay.
how does this work?
See, I
Apple
don't know
Pay don't
how
play
all
that.
that stuff work. Yeah, I
Apple
don't know
Pay
how
don't
that
play that,
shit
baby.
work.
Cash App will
Yeah.
give you that. But Apple Pay, no ma'am. No ma'am. Apple Pay don't play that, baby. When you
So
sit
what
on
happens
Apple
with
Pay,
Apple Pay?
it's gone. hmm
Hmm.
It's just
Once you double
gone.
once you double
It's
tap and
just
it locks
gone.
into that face and
Yeah,
you
Apple
unlock it,
Pay,
it's
they don't
gone,
give you
baby.
your money back because it was sent directly. It wasn't sent to a merchandiser.
Oh no. Are
Uh,
you
and Apple
serious?
and Apple Pay asks you, baby. Now, are you sure, baby?
Right.
hmm
Hmm.
And once you double tap that side and put your face in there to unlock it, it's gone, baby. Now,
Right.
oh baby, oh Lord, that's so unfortunate. And just, oh baby, I know you are gagging, Miss Motherfucking Shannon.
Listen, I
No,
thought
I'm
I was
gagged.
in
I
the
didn't know
clear.
that.
That's a
I honestly thought I was in the clear until my daughter told me that her landlord went straight to the bank. Like he took his money order,
child. It
he
was
took
like
that shit to the
$1,400.
bank. He was like I don't know, like my daughter explained it to you guys. So I'm like, well, damn, why did my landlord hit me up? My landlord hit me up this Saturday. I'm like, oh shit, you know. But like I said, I just wanted to warn everybody else. Them 11 people or 11 plus that's thinking about doing business, please don't. Don't do it. And my good Judy, Miss Diva Drip, I think I seen her in the comments. She did tell me, she was like, "Girl, don't do this." And you know what I mean? And times are hard. We all trying to fucking save a little money here and there if we can spend the money elsewhere. You feel me? But that was
So
a
are
lesson
you looking
learned.
for a new brick and mortar? Are you looking for a new brick and mortar? Is your landlord at least trying to work things out?
So, like I said, I'm waiting. He said he has to discuss it back with his wife because of that money orders. Like, I've never sent, my payments are always good. You know what I mean? I don't pay through money. I don't pay, I sent him direct money.
He
So, through
feel like
Apple
he was
Pay or Zelle.
scammed hell.
Right. And so, to be honest, he probably think that I did it on purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he probably think he's
So he
scammed.
probably think that I just gave him a fake check or some shit. I don't know. And I'm thinking that's what it is. So I'm like, how am I going to explain this to him? You know what I mean?
Just
I
say,
don't know.
you told
You
somebody
kind
to
of
pay
sound
your
like
rent for
Nicki
you.
Minaj.
This right, like just tell them that somebody you trusted somebody to pay your rent and they didn't pay your
No,
rent. Don't tell
it's
them.
good. No, so like I told him, like if he said he's going to speak to his wife, and if they say that they're okay with me paying, I'm going to pay it, obviously. But if they're not okay with me staying there, then I'm going to use my money and find another crib. Like I'm not, I'm not going to give it to him, and then still have to look for another crib. I'm going to keep my coins.
Right.
So yeah.
So
So I'm just waiting for
is
him
it
to
a
get back.
crib
He's
or
going
is
to
it a
speak to
nail
the
salon?
wife.
Is it a crib
No,
or a
this is
nail
my
salon?
house. This is my house. I'm gonna have to move into my little nail salon. Shit. If he
Oh
says no,
wow! I
bitch,
thought
I'll
this
be
was a
sleeping in my
nail
nail
salon.
salon until I find the crib. No, I was so in my mind. I thought I was saving money,
Shut
and
up.
I was putting it towards a
Oh,
nail salon to open up a small nail shop out here where I
Oh no,
live.
ma'am!
So that was the plan was to save and put the extra money that I saved and put it towards to open up my nail salon. Okay. So obviously that didn't go through. And I just fucking paid rent this month. And he comes and tell me that the check from last month didn't go. Now, this month, obviously, I didn't go through Mezzy because we started seeing all these complications. And I'm like, nah, I'm not taking that chance again. I'm not doing that shit with her. So I just paid my rent. So basically, I owe him from last month. But like I said, until he tells me that him and his wife
are okay with me giving the rent, you know what I mean? And I can stay there, then of course I'll give it to him, and then I'll be I'll be cool.
So did he start the eviction process yet, Shan?
No, remember I just said he's waiting to talk to his wife to see if she's in agreement to let me stay there. Because, like I'm saying, they're upset about the money order. Rent was paid this month. I'm good. It's last month. So if they don't want me as a tenant because of the money order, then I'm just gonna have to look for another crib. But if they accept me to stay there as a tenant,
Yeah,
then of
because
course
it
I'm gonna
takes
give
at
him the
least 30
money.
days for it to return for the person to realize in the
Right.
investigation and stuff. So she probably
Right.
already paid, and then the other one returns. So they're like, "Oh fuck no!" So now you playing them game. They used to
Hmm.
people playing around like that too. So they probably not gonna wanna. But she probably always paid her rent.
Right.
Hopefully you did, and you can just.
Right. My rent, I've been good. This is the first time I've ever tried to do it, because I really wanted to open up my nail shop. So yeah,
Oh my God. All right. Shara. No, I'm not sleeping. I'm gagged. Like I did not know. I thought this was about the nail salon. I did not know this was about your place to stay. Cause right now
yeah,
I
I
would
guess I
be over there
got
like fucking
too.
Donkey Kong banging on the top of her fucking head. Like meek, 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 meek. I'd have been
So
over on
so
top of her fucking head.
listen, the daughter that just dropped, she lives out there in Florida. She lives out there, and she wants messy head. She wants messy head. She lives out there, and I was telling you earlier a little bit about that. So if y'all could kindly send the address over, so my daughter could pay a visit. Because okay, fuck the money, but don't play in our face either.
Oh, girl.
And trying to scam more people on top of that. Girl, go get a job. We got jobs. You go get a job now. Damn.
I'll get back up. Ty, I think Ty wants to come up. Low. What you say? You'll come back up. Wait, I don't see you. I
Well,
don't know how to
baby,
see it. Oh no. Oh, you didn't want to come back. Oh, okay. No. Well, I'm sorry this happened. Lo, could you please fill me in on what took place earlier, or is there a recap because I don't see
Travel,
it.
you can drop.
oh baby, it was so much. It is a recap, honey. You know they're gonna be recapping down boots. But Mezzy was behind on rent. The rent is 1,865. It was obviously 2 or 3 months behind, as her balance was 4,500 and something. And he was able to pay that cash and bragged about it today. And then lo and behold, 2 and 3 months, look who she scammed to get some of that money. So what a way to welcome Maisie back to Bigo today. Today's her first day back on Bigo. And if people are interested in knowing as to why she felt it was okay to scam the black community, honey, to pay her rent, she scammed another to do her own. Go, go, get out, out. All these motherfucking
Big
dogs.
Shan, Shan is in the queue. Shan is in the queue. She dropped because I really just I'm not I'm not in this scam. Oh wait, I'm not in this. No shade. A scam is a scam. So Big Shan. So I want to say I'm so sorry this happened to you. I don't know how I can help you. I wanted to kind of just
She
like
let
get
me
you
up.
familiar with what happened with
I'm
her.
here.
So the reason why she's probably scamming you guys is because she needed the money for her rent. Am I right, wifey? Oh, she's on mute. I think that she needed this money more than anything. So where do we go from here? Are we calling the popo or what are we doing? Shan, like how do we fix this? Do we go to like how do we fix this? Like do we go to the police or do we take this out, Shan?
Bob, we gonna take this out. We gonna take this out. I don't believe in. I ain't gonna do all that extra shit because I was wrong just as she's wrong. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But I'm not calling the police or anything like that.
Okay. All right. So, because I
Like,
hate that this
no.
happened to you and your entire family. So, for those that's tuning in, Mezzy,
Mezzy is
right
not
now,
here
what
with a
you're
rebuttal,
listening,
bitch. The fuck?
Mezzy, what? Why
The
y'all
police?
on?
What the police gonna do about it? It's a
I don't know.
scam.
I know.
You can't
Wait, I
you
Right.
don't
can't
fucking know. I don't know, Ty.
you can't go to the police
No,
about a
it's
scam because the scam didn't go your way from a scammer.
I know. I know. I don't know what the
you
fuck to
just gotta
say.
take that. So the purpose for this live was to get people to understand that she
Right.
is scamming. You know what I mean? That was the purpose of the live. It wasn't to beg for money. It wasn't
Right.
to get help,
Right.
to call the police. It wasn't for none of that. It was to get other people to be aware of what's going on. If you're short on funds, don't give her your last. Don't do it. That was the purpose of this live.
Yeah.
If it's
Hmm.
my last, if it's my
Because
last, I'm going to give me a motherfucking quarter, and I'm gonna flip it. If I got 240, I'm gonna make 880. And there's no way because while you think you getting 10 or 20, you ain't getting but 5. I ain't finna flip my last coin with a scammer because how the I know you ain't gonna scam me. We got to do this shit
okay, but
street now. We can
listen, but so she's saying 11 more people hit her up yesterday. So it's to get to those 11 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's to
Yeah.
let
Yeah. Yeah.
them
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
aware of this. You know what I mean? Or if
Hmm.
anybody else that's thinking about it.
And like
Honestly,
Pretty
I
Bay just
wasn't
said
even
that
gonna
she
go
be telling
live. I
people.
was just gonna take my L.
Wait a minute, Shan. Would you tell her how she showed a receipt of yours saying that it went through and it was actually your receipt?
Yes. Right. She
Could
showed
you put?
so I was in Lady B live one day. I accidentally scrolled and I fell into Mezzy's life, and she was showing I got $700 here, $700 there, and look, they got their order, which was the package. So that's how she is reassuring people, like, yeah, this person sent me this
What the
much, and
fuck?
look, this person got their whatever. I don't, you know. But this is how she's doing the scam. But trust and believe it's gonna fall through. It's not gonna go through. So whoever did hit her up, it's not gonna go through. Like I said, I wasn't even gonna go live in the damn girl. I was gonna take my fucking L. But I'm like, damn, if I can help the next person, why not? Why not just go live with it?
Well, now ain't that a motherfucking bitch? Like you go in a room after you got scammed and watching the scammer take your payment and say, "See, it worked." Lying.
Right.
She's lying.
Yeah. Yeah. Sadly. And I honestly liked Mezzy and I wanted to believe
You
her.
know what?
You know?
I always want to do them things they call the little scam and CPNs, but what the I'm getting out the deal. I don't even know how
Yeah.
this shit start. Cause if I did, I would have did it my goddamn self. But if you ever get my goddamn coin, I don't get everything that I apply for. Oh my god, I'm taking my ass to where you at, and I'm talking about everybody give me my motherfucking trip because this ain't no content now. I need my money.
This some bullshit. I would take my chances with a PPP loan. Nah, this is not. I just
That's
think that you
right.
have to look
It's
at the brighter
cool. It
side.
is what
I'm
it
sorry that this
is.
happened. And it happened not only to Shan, but her two daughters. But one of the daughters was refunded, but the other daughter, and I think that's because she was the least amount of money. You know
No,
what I'm
so
saying?
she
And
wasn't refunded. No,
oh, she wasn't.
she was refunded for car insurance. Remember, it was the car insurance
Right.
portion
So
because she didn't even start that. She took like 8 hours, and my daughter was like, "Just give my money, just forget it." So the problem is, okay. So when you send her the money and you tell her what you need, she'll take all fucking day to get back to you. Once you get your payment, it's like ghost. And then, like, if you wait, like,
Mhm.
you hit her up in 2 hours, like, hey, everything good? and like she gives you some kind of funky attitude. Like it's not easy. Like it's always a just some nasty attitude with it. And then she'll come apologizing, like, "Oh, I'm sorry. This and this happened. I'm stressed." You know what I mean? So
Wait a
I
minute,
know
they
for
tell
my
you they
daughter,
wait a
she
minute,
said
they
she
tell
got
wait a minute.
out of a
So
hurricane.
Nail
The
Tech.
mother was in
So
the hospital. Like it was always a
that's
story.
so Nail Tech, when you asking why it's taking so long, they tell you they sorry, they going through something.
That's yes. That's what she was
Oh
saying.
hell no, I'm going through something
She
too.
was
Because if you
like,
don't
"My
give me
mom's
this
in the hospital. I'm just getting out of the
CPN.
hurricane and shit like that." So
So they
I was like
telling you
that.
they in a hurricane while you over here looking for a CPN at Showtime of the
No, wait,
storm.
no, it wasn't a CPN. No, it wasn't a T. It
Oh,
wasn't.
so
She did something completely different for us. So it
oh,
wasn't a CPN.
Now, could
I
you
damn near lit
believe
this
that
cigarette
that
up.
a scammer got an a la carte service?
A who? A alley cat? Who
A la
who?
carte, like where you could just, I want this done, I want this done. Like she's really a professional fucking scammer.
Oh hell no, bitch! I'm really scared of you, but I'm over here praying and I'm on needles and pins, hoping that I get my stuff. Y'all be
That's
trusting
crazy.
these people. Meanwhile,
Right.
you know what? You know what? If I do get a scam, I pray that I ain't one of the ones that's getting scammed. I ain't lying. This shit deep.
Okay. Because later on, like she like when I told her just to refund me my money, the shit didn't go through. She's like, "Bro, I don't have your money. Some other girl has it." And from
So,
that
Oh
point on,
god.
I was like, "Yeah, let me just." I didn't even text her back. You can see the last text I sent. I didn't even text back. I'm like, "Yeah, let me just take this down. I'm not finna go get my blood worked up. Let me do what I have to do, and that's that." Um, So yeah, like I said, I wasn't gonna go live. I wasn't even gonna say shit. But if it can help somebody else not to get scammed, that's the purpose of this.
so basically, it's just like thank you, out of every five people, three get it and two don't. So you just gotta hope that you ain't the third or the fifth,
Right,
the first and the
right.
second, the first and the third, or the fourth and the fifth. Out of every five
Okay.
people, two getting scammed. I'd be scared then. Oh my! I just hope that I ain't that
Mhm.
fourth and that fifth or that second and that third. Cause baby, y'all sending y'all real money, trusting
Man,
a scammer. That's fucked up. I don't
right,
know who doing it. I don't know how y'all doing it,
And
but
I think that's why they get away
Lord.
with it because it's like, so fucking what? This is a scam. So if you get scammed, they don't really care.
right,
So they gotta be really cool with you
right.
in
And
order for
people
that
don't
shit.
care.
Right.
A gamble. It's a gamble. It's a gamble.
Right.
But I ain't gambling no $1,400, bitch. I'm going to the
Right. When
casino. If that's the
people
case,
can
bitch.
understand it
Mm.
doesn't work and don't invest your money into her. Yeah, that's the purpose.
But I
Yeah.
go to I don't know. I go. Oh Lord, I can't even get
Okay,
it out. I know
quickly
I'm
for
finna
the
tell her.
Mhm.
I'm finna
let
tell
it
a
be,
damn lie.
let it
I'm about to
be.
tell a damn lie.
Yes, yes, maybe.
Quickly for the people that did come in late. Can we get a brief
Hmm.
synopsis of the things that we covered on tonight, as
Yes, we
well
covered.
as
Yes, yes.
yes,
We.
thank you.
My wife was so nice to loan me her platform. To come over here and shed awareness in regards to Mezzy scamming a family, not just one person, but a mom and two daughters. So what took place? One wanted rent, the other wanted a car note, the other wanted a car insurance. So the scam is where you pay her half, she go through the dark web, find a credit card, get the money on there, and then pay the bills. Unfortunately, all three of them did not get their bills paid, and it was over $1,400 stolen. All right, well, out of their money that they were scammed out of. So because she was on live and everybody felt like, oh my God, like she's like the best scam artist in the world, she adopted 11 new victims. So we wanted to bring awareness in regards to, being scammed by this person who, we just found out scammed four other people. So that's where we're at today. So in case you missed it, that's what's going on. She scammed Shan and her two daughters out of $400. two for rent, one for a car note, and car insurance. So there it goes. That's the four scams that she did. So not only do she do CPNs, she does car insurance, rent, and all these things that she promises that she can pay you, but she really don't have it to
Yeah, she
do.
sent you fake
You know what I'm
money
saying?
orders.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and she know how to create fake money orders.
Hold on, fake money order. So you mean to tell me it's gonna be some dollars on
Well, I don't know how they create fake money orders, but she went to the post office, mailed it off 3 days later. When they tried to deposit the money order, it came back as a fake. Now that could have
Um,
essentially put Sheena in a position to get arrested. I don't know if the people now is putting her in a predicament where she could be evicted because the rent payment did not go through. The other two young ladies, Shan decided to pay her daughters back and get them back on track. The car note with one of the daughters, the car note people contacted the daughter, which is the one of the daughters, and said that this payment did not go through. So she was late and she had to pay the full car insurance. The
so
other one had to pay an apartment, for her apartment. That did not go through. So yeah, she just got everybody out of their money, and you know, um, it happens. So we're not gonna be too hard on the individuals because if you see your mother going through something and it worked for your mother, this all happened within weeks' times, within
right.
days' time. So so it didn't happen over months. It happened like, yo, I just hit up this girl. I gave her my money. I didn't hit nothing back yet, so it must be cool. So hit her up because she did this solid for me. All you got to do is just give her half, and she gonna somehow get the other half. So boom. So then that's how it went. So it wasn't that, and it's within a week or two time, and the payments went through on Apple Pay because the Cash App, her Cash App is no good. It's up for a flag. So she must have been reported for a lot of Cash App frauds. So that
how
is the
the
summary
fuck
of what
I'm
took
gonna
place.
trust somebody with my bills when I can't trust myself with my bills? I got a scammer making sure that my mother, and now I'm out of a car, I'm out of a house, I can't even go to an
No, it's paid
apartment.
up. No, we're
No,
paid
they
up. We're
paid it.
good.
They paid up
We're
now. That's what I just said.
good.
They paid up. They all paid up.
Yeah,
They
because she
paid.
had to go back and pay them
We
up, but the
lost. We
scam didn't go
lost
through.
out. We lost out, but we're all good. We're paid up. So the problem with my landlord, he's upset that I gave him basically a fake money order. That's the problem with my landlord. So
You,
like that was
you,
last month. That was
but
last month. This month
so
I paid in Zelle. This month I paid for Zelle. Wasn't taking the chance again, obviously. So
Right.
so
basically I'm waiting for him to speak to his wife to see if they want to continue to rent to me. So once I get the okay, like my wife is
you're a
saying as
motherfucker
long
lie.
as you pay me, then basically we'll be good. But if the wife
Uh,
doesn't want to fuck with it no more, then I'll have to look for a new crib.
Right.
oh, oh, and to the bitch in the comments talking about I told you I do CPNs, you a motherfucking lie, bitch. You'll be out for the rest of your life. I promise you. I don't know how to do that shit. I am not gonna even use it because I don't even know how to use it. I don't trust these motherfuckers with nothing, not even a fake motherfucking name and social security. Fuck wrong with you? It ain't no way everybody lying.
Yeah. So CPNs are illegal. So whoever said that they weren't, they are. They old, deceased, or infants, and they're illegal. Don't get caught, and don't believe the hype. And trade lines is people with good credit. You paid on time. They don't find out.
Y'all be on Big O dancing with the devil. I'm not gonna lie. How the fuck you gonna expect the motherfucker to pay your bills when she over here trying to get to a CPN? And if you got to move in 2 weeks and I got to move in 2 weeks, if my 2 weeks come before your 2 weeks, then you out of here. The
See, I
fuck?
was unaware of all of that. So Madam Lowe just let me know this. I was unaware that Mezzy was having issues. I didn't know this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No.
Y'all be
Oh,
they be dancing. They be dancing with the devil, baby. And low, who did your CPN? Because I'm trying to go to them. You've been in your house for over
And
6
there's
months now.
11 more people that wants to do
no
it too.
one.
So the purpose is to get
Shit.
whoever else that's thinking about it, is basically to get them not to do it.
I think you can never come between me and Low. They been sick of you. We the real Lorraine. We the real rose petals by the hundreds, bitch. 100 rose petals. Get out. You don't go here no more. They been in the group talking about they was sick of you. They send they CAs, you kick them out. You another scammer. They send their money, you kick them out, and now they sick of you. You just here by default. Lorraine, yeah, hook it up.